They're about this size, huge eyes. They're nocturnal, but some of them have been kind enough to stay by the roadside. This nocturnal animal remains. Case in the woods. These words I send you may want to place in the soft sand, or place them waits on a dead weight of stars. For ancient drama, I fell for every dramatist, gave alms to the lowest of the low, kissed so hard that the ground above feels like to be an owl late at night, or a woodpecker as I wander. You slit right down the middle of his body if the angels refuse to sing.
Checkered kerchiefed neck. His black fingers go here, go there. In the 70s in North Beach when I was first coming out as a poet. Later shared stages with him at some of the big multi-poet. My editors were always telling me I wrote on such strange subjects. Feeling slight alarm for him. He was getting old. Are we to feel alarm for that? Is growing ever closer to death a reason to drink? On Mission Bay in San Diego, in Valentine, I lay there in some sense with the veils down. How little, as I was climbing the ladder to my mother's loft in Valentine.
Dogs and saliva come, hard rock, black cat, red bird, Jenny Lee. You never had a chance? I'd like to read a poem by Raisins strip haphazardly from my nostrils, while schools of glowing minnows swim from my mouth. The nipples of poets are butterflies spreading their wings. She is older now, more wrinkled and crabby, much like God, all forgiving in her insatiable lust for life. Warrior, troubadour, feral origins, pale spokesman of lost tribes, masked dog looking for action, an old beatcock looking for a head to bash. He's Boston, Blackie, and Al Capone will stand, yawned, legs like sturdy pillars that stretch to reach the sky, into the boundaries of my mind. My eyes begging to read the pages she turns with Miles Davis, Diz, just to name a few. I went there but twice, once with the poet Jack Mitch writing the Midnight Express. No strung-out soul-trained musicians, blowing mean, clean notes, crucified. He owned many bars, but the Columbus one, the one right next to Gino and Carlos, he was up at Mooney's Irish Pub, and a few poems to remember you by.
Mercy.
Genocidal blood makes me sick. I like flowers. Written after Neeli and I visited Harold Edits. Warrior walking slowly back to the care facility. Neeli shielding him with an umbrella.
They became legends, but I was born in Rochester, but I was hijacked. I really didn't prepare. I never do. He looks up, sees his face in wood, and cuts it out from openings into air upon the page. I like this one. This is called, But the Men Run Away, but the women stay, they stay, but the men, but the sugar ray slams out of Jake's face. I saw that. It's not the movie. It's let me see. I'm gonna do it. He thought his music did. Monk didn't answer. He kept looking at the second hand, circled the electric clock face on the dresser, looked at me, knew me, played me like an ocarina. When I was a poet, I wasn't into all edges and lights of the ordinary, extraordinary. Our volts with jolts of jazz and deep juice parting like Red Sea. Dig it, really, said less than cosmic. When I was a poet, Eden dew word. I could trace it like shooting stars, each letter ocean, ongo.